Hello everyone, welcome to XALT Ministries. Today we're going to look at Refuge by Favour. This song is done in the key of C sharp. The chords that I have attached at the bottom of this are going to be in the key of C and using capo 1. For this tutorial though, I'll be doing A chords and using capo 4. The main reason I did this is because I like the sound coming out of this octave a little better using these chords than using my normal C chords and capo 1. And then I just like using A chords a lot more. It has a lot more richer sound for this song. In the song, we'll be using the standard key of A chords, including an extra. We'll be using the B sus. All right. The song usually calls for B minor 7. I found the B sus to be pretty fitting for using the key of A chords instead of trying to use a B minor. Then it's easier for me to change up to the B sus as well. You can do it based on your preference if you want to do the B minor or the B sus. I'll be showing both those in the chords. And speaking of which, let's get to the chords and see how they're put together and how to use them. Alright, so for the chords for Refuge by Favour, remember I am capoing 4th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there's my capo. So we're going to come down here. The chords we're going to be looking at is going to be A or A2, D2, or just sometimes referred to as D, F sharp minor, E, and those 4 chords are your 4 basic chords for key of A, plus they throw in a B. You can play normal B sus, or you can play a B minor. It's totally up to you, however you feel, okay? So to get to these, let's get a little up closer look here once I get my guitar situated. Okay, so we have an A chord, or an A2 chord. That's going to be a mute, open, 2, 2, open, open. Okay. D2 chord, or sometimes in my videos I usually don't have the 2s or the susses. I just call them the basic chords because that's all, unless I have an A minor 7 or an A2, then I might refer to them differently. But I'll just refer to them as the basic letters. So this is going to be a D2 chord. I'll usually refer to as D. And that's going to be a mute, mute, open, 2, 3, open. Okay, see, I have nothing holding down here. All right. And from there, it's very easy. Very easy to go to the next chord, so I'm going to show you, which is going to be an F sharp minor. Keep that finger on. You take these 2 fingers and you bring them up here. Muting top. So you have a mute, 4, 4, 2, open, open. That's going to be your F sharp minor. From here, you can do one of 2 things to get to your E. You can either take this formation, slide it, and then scrunch it up here to form your E. Or if you don't want to and you already kind of know your muscle memory for normal E, you can just flip to your normal E. So instead of taking these 2 fingers, you flip to these 2 fingers. And that's your standard E chord. And it is an open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. Okay? So those 4 chords, the A2, the D2, F sharp minor, and the E, those are all your basic 4 chords of A. So that extra chord is a B, and it calls for a B minor 7. I use a B sus or a B minor. I use a B sus in the actual tutorial. So a B sus is like a total inverse of your F sharp minor. And it's going to be a mute, 2, 4, 4, open, open. That's the B sus. The B minor, you're going to keep this because this is your B note right here. Your B minor is pretty much going to look like a B sus and a combination of a B sus and a D2. Because your D2 is like this. Your B minor, you're still keeping that and you're just adding this. So that's your B minor. And that's going to be a mute, 2, open, 2, 3, open. Make sure you go through each chord, each string. Make sure they're ringing. All right. So once again, your chords are A2, D2, F sharp minor, E, and a B sus or a B minor. Whoops. Okay. So that's going to be the chords for this song. Once if you repeat this part of the video however many times you want, so you can get those in muscle memory if you don't want to look or anything like that, go ahead and we're going to get back to our back to the part of the video where you learn about the chorus, the verses, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now that we've gotten through the chords, so you know your A, your D2, your E, your F sharp minor, and your B. Or, oops, sorry, B, or unless you're doing the B minor. So now we got to that. Let's see how all these are put together. So first of all, we're going to look at is the verse. The intro for this song is going to be the first verse, or at least the first half of the first verse. It's just 2 chord progressions that are repeated. The chord progression you're going to look at is going to be the B to the D to the A. All right. And I'm not going to go through a strum pattern yet, because usually with the first verse they just do single strums on the chords until they actually get the pre-chorus. So for the first verse, it's going to go B, D to A. All right. So first one, we're going to go, though the earth should change. And then, B, D, A, E. All right. So, though the earth should change and the mountains slip away. All right. So from B to D, A, E. Then you're going to repeat. You will keep me safe. Who you are will still remain. All right. That's going to be your first verse. And then when you get to the chorus, strum pattern for this will be on your screen right now. You can do this song fast, kind of like how they do, or you can do it a little slower, which is what I kind of liked for the song, because if you do it slower, it seems to be a lot more of an intimate song than kind of like an upbeat song. It's totally what you want. You can do whichever way you feel is suited for whatever setting you have at the current time. I will be doing it a little slower. I might speed up every once in a while, so get you a feel for how each one of them sound like. The chord progression for your for your pre-chorus, because there's a pre-chorus, there's a chorus, and then we also have just a verse 1 and verse 2. The bridge is kind of pushed into a chorus too, but I'll bring it out and just call it the bridge, so it's easier to do that way. But when we get to that, then you'll see what I mean. So for the pre-chorus, we're going to start out on the D. Goes like here. You're the place that I, F sharp minor, call home, E. So you're going to have a quick switch from the F sharp minor to the E, and it's going to be the same like that at the end of each line in the pre-chorus, and there's 3 lines. And then when you're on the E, so you're going to have, you're the place that I call home, to E. That's, you're the fire that I feel inside, A. Inside my bones, back to the D. You're the one that won't let go. And that's going to be back from the F sharp minor back to the E, like how you had on the first line. So, and putting the strum pattern in it, it's going to be like this. You're the place that I call home. You're the fire that I feel inside my bones. You're the one that won't let go. All right, and so strum pattern once again is 1, 2, and 4 and. So you're going to skip your third down strum. So you're going to have 1, 2, and 4 and. 1, 2, and 4 and. All right, so that's going to be your strum pattern. If you have any more questions about that, it is in a strum patterns video that I do have made. I'll have, if you need the link for it, it's in my guitar lessons playlist. Just go to my channel, go to playlists, and under guitar lessons, I think there's only 2 videos, 5 strum patterns and 6 more strum patterns, and there'll be a little bit more in there. Once again, real quickly off topic, all songs can usually do more than 1 strum pattern. I just use 1 for the tutorial, but if it's another one that's in a 4-count strumming pattern, you can more likely use it, in case anyone was wondering if this is like the only pattern you can use for the song. No, you can use many different kinds depending on what you like, depending on how, if you can play a different pattern better than you can play another, that's fine. You can substitute in. It should work no problem. So once again, we have the chorus goes from you're the place, F sharp minor, to the E. That I call home. You're the fire that I feel inside, A. to the D. Inside my bones, you're the one, and then back to the F sharp minor to the E. That won't let go. All right, I'll play through it again real quick. It's like, you're the place that I call home. You're the fire that I feel inside my bones. You're the one, I won't let go. My soul sings to you. All right, so going right into the chorus from there, we go to the F sharp minor. My soul at D sings to you, to the A. Oh God, to the E. You are my refuge. All right, and then this is the part on the chord sheet where they have the chords in wrong. It's more or less just a timing issue. You're gonna play the B or B minor, whichever one you're gonna do. Okay, so let me strum through the chord. Let me strum through the chorus real quick. That way you'll see where I'm going with the kind of like a chord that preludes the next line. Let me just play through it real quick, and then you should be able to see where it goes. I'm gonna come out of the pre-chorus. You're the one that won't let go. My soul that sings to you. Oh God, you are my refuge. I will cling to you. My shelter through the storm, a place where waves of troubles roll. I will cling to you. All right. So the B chord that you have is gonna come kind of like it's gonna be a prelude to the I will cling. They have it on the chord sheet actually correctly. What they don't have is that I will cling should be like tabbed out a little bit more because there is more of a space there. So the chord sheet technically is right, but not right in the same sense. I'm just going to kind of give you a heads up about that. So first off, let's go through the chords real quick. F sharp minor to D, okay? My soul it sings, is that D? Okay, so my soul it sings to you, to the A. Oh God, E. You are my refuge. Then to the B. And then I will cling. Cling is on that D chord. So it goes, I will cling to you. Okay, to the A. So you have that B. I will cling. D. I will cling to you. A. Like while strumming through it, that's gonna be how it kind of goes in. And then the next part of the chorus is gonna be just pretty much the exact same chords, exact same chord progression, just different words. So F sharp minor, my shelter, D, through the storm, A place, or sorry, not a place, my bad, wow. My peace, E, when waves of troubles roll, B minor, I will cling, D, I will cling to you, A, all right? So on verse 2, verse 2 is a two-part verse is a one-part verse that's repeated twice. And the chords are going to be B to D to A to E. Same thing as the first verse. So I'm just going to go ahead and strum through it, and if you have the chord sheet, oh, by the way, with the chord sheet that I forgot to mention, in order to get key of A chords, I completely forgot. I think it's transposed down. Let's see, it comes in C, so you transpose down B, A sharp, A. So transpose down -3 should give you to your A chords. And so when you go back to the verse 2, when you come to verse 2, it's going to be B, D, A, E. So you're going to go like this. I could search the stars, I could sail across the seas, never find a love that's as strong as yours for me. I can search the stars, I can sail across the seas, never find a love that's as strong yours for me. And after this, you could go into your pre-chorus or in your chorus. Totally up to you. Some people like to go back into the pre-chorus. You're the place that I call home. You're the fire that I feel inside my bones. You're the one I won't let go. My soul, it sings to you. Oh God, you're my refuge. I will cling to you. My shelter through the storm. My peace when waves of troubles roll. I will cling to you. Alright, they have a chorus too on this sheet. What it really is a combination of what should be the chorus and a bridge. They call it chorus 2 on this sheet. I don't know if that's official or not. But anyways, so you go through your chorus again, and then when you come to the bridge, or what I'm going to call a bridge anyways, is going to be B to your D to your A. So it's the same thing as your verses. You're just not doing the E at the end. And all it is saying, you are my refuge. And the you are my refuge, the refuge comes on your A chord, the last chord. So it's going to sound like this. You are my refuge. B, D. You are my refuge. To that A, okay? And so it's going to go from the B, D, refuge is going to be that A chord, right? So. You are my refuge. Alright? That pretty much is going to do it for how to play Finding Favor's Refuge. Once again, we had a verse 1, we had a verse 2, we had a chorus. I took the chorus 2, split up to the normal chorus and a bridge. Went through the chords, everything strum pattern. I should get you all set for how to play this song. It's a very fun song to learn how to play. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. The website that I have, XALTministries.com. All the guitar tutorials. If you want a better list to look through than the YouTube playlist, if you go on the navigation and you go to music and then you go to guitar and tutorials, the entire list of all of my tutorials videos are right on there. So that way you don't have to click through YouTube. They're all right on that list. You click on it, takes you right to the YouTube page and everything. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Have a blessed day.